Okay. Basically, as you can see on the screen over here, we just mapped out the stone before, so you can see the whole clear stone placed right over here. The green dots that these guys have labeled are the inclusions on the stone, or impurity. They've done that using the software, so when I show you the next step, you'll understand. Basically right now, the process is running and the computer will decide how many diamonds can fit over here based on the planning that those guys have done upstairs. So there's a lot of teamwork involved in this process. Okay, this thing is completed, and as you can see right over here, there are two plans on the stone. The machine is saying that one round stone, one round brilliant stone, which is the most popular shape, can be fit right over here, and this part needs to be sawn off, which is the next step, which I'll show you, and another round brilliant will be right over here. Can you please tell us what sizes these are?
Yes.
Okay. This gentleman will tell us what sizes, you know?
Bigger stone was just 38 cents.
38 cents.
And the smaller stone was 14 cents.
14 cents. And can you also tell us what clarity these stones will be?
And the bigger stones clarity is near about Si2 and Si3.
Si2, Si3, okay. And or I1 according to GI.
And the smaller stones was as a VS2.
VS2. Okay, so now you see in these two steps how much teamwork was needed. We came out with the rough stone. Rough stone was marked, planned over, and we put it in the machine. The machine scanned everything and gave us the best plan per value. Per value because it showed us with clarity what color it'll be, which is judged by us. And it shows how big the stone's going to be after cutting. So there's a lot of planning involved, and any mistake can cost us thousands of dollars, because rough diamonds and diamonds in general are very expensive products. So we'll move on to step 3. Okay, right now, before we move on to step 3, I personally like to call this step 2.5. Every time the stone goes through another process, it comes back to the cleaning department, which is why these guys are so important, because they make the decision on the stone. So as you see right now, these are two stones that we took from downstairs from the helium department, and they have come upstairs. They're basically looking at the stone and going to decide what type of sawing it has to do. Now there are two types of sawing, either blade sawing, which is a traditional type, or laser sawing, which is a high technology type. So they're going to look at the chemical structure and where the diamond needs to be sawn from. So Tanveer bhai, what type of sawing do you think?
I think it's going for blade.
It's going for blade sawing? Okay. And Nishid bhai? What type of sawing?
It's for laser sawing.
For laser sawing?
Yeah.
Okay. Now that we've established that fact, we can move on to step 3, and I can take these stones with me.
Okay.
Okay. Basically, right now we're at the step 3 of our process. We have a diamond with a marking right over here that's been marked by the cleaving department, and the plan's been made according to the helium department. Now basically the diamond needs to be sawn along this plane. So the first method of sawing that I'm going to show you is called blade sawing. Now a diamond is made of 99.5% carbon and 0.5% other trace elements like nitrogen, which basically give the color of the diamond. Now since the diamond is the hardest element on earth, the only thing that can cut a diamond is a diamond. Now I'll expand on that further on. Let me introduce you to Anand bhai, who is the head of our department of blade sawing over here. And Anand bhai, can you please show me how we will put this on the holder to be placed on the blade sawing department? Just to show you on the big screen over here, the diamond is placed on a holder right over here, as we said, and this gentleman over here is carefully aligning the diamond according to where the line is, because the diamond needs to be placed properly so that it can be sawn properly, because if it's sawn at the wrong angle, that can cost us thousands of dollars, and which is not a small amount. So we'd rather align it properly and send it off to the cutting. These are all the people that are working in the blade sawing department. Each people, they work in shifts. So basically this department is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Today is a Sunday actually, and as you see, there's no break here for us at Sangavi Diamond. So let me show you how the sawing process works. Okay, basically as you see in this machine right over here, motor which runs from down here, and there's a pulley system. So basically the motor is spinning at 2700 RPM per minute, which enables this to spin at around 8200 RPM per minute. Now basically, if we can take a look right here, this is a copper disc. Very flimsy. Right now, if it spins, nothing. But what we do is we coat it with diamond dust. Because the only thing that can cut a diamond is a diamond. So after we coat it with diamond dust, if you can just focus in over here, we place the diamond on a holder, as you can see right over there, and the motor is spinning at 8200 RPM per minute, and slowly what these workers do, as the diamond gets drawn, they lower the thing from over here, which enables the saw to cut through fully. This process takes around 5 to 6 hours for larger stones, and for smaller stones it can last an hour. Okay. Basically, we came back from the machines over there. This was the holder that the diamond was in. This is how the rough stone was previously. Notice that the diamond is still rough right now. Nothing has been cut. Right now, still not looking that pretty. And right after it's been sawn, after placed on this, you see? Let me just take it out of the holder. The diamond has been cut into 2 pieces right over here. Let me just turn on the light so you can see that properly. Right over there. The stone has been sawn in half with perfect precision. So now this diamond can proceed, and from 1 stone, now we will produce 2 rough diamonds. And so that was the blade sawing department that we've seen. Now I'll take you to the laser department so we can see how this rough stone is cut with high technology.